All right, let's try this again. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know how long. And let me know if you can hear me or cannot hear me because I have in a earpod. I should probably take that out. I try not to wear those, but when I let's see, yeah. All right, maybe that'll work better on a daily walk. I'm just going to be on here for a few minutes, and hopefully those of you that watch the lives and who are looking for your daily motivation to get outside and move your body, do it, or maybe stay in your house and move your body. Either way, I was gonna walk all the way down the hill, but then the people with dogs, another house with dogs that doesn't leash their dogs, they were all outside and I can hear their dogs going crazy. So I'm not gonna walk all the way down the hill right now because they're unloading vehicles and their dogs are on the loose, like running around the yard. It's not fenced. So I'm gonna stay up here and try to avoid that. There was the gentleman with the Doberman was walking his dog earlier, and this time he was able to wrangle his dog before it started charging me. So hopefully the people who have unleashed dogs, their dogs will get used to me, because I'm not really sure what else to do about that. You can hear like everybody here has dogs. It's awesome. Lots of dogs. Lots of good dogs. All right, I've got to show you this viewpoint because it's beautiful today. In just a minute when I get up to the good part. Because the sky is really blue and it's really reflecting in the river. Not quite there yet. What are y'all cooking for dinner tonight? Dinner ideas down in the comments. Ooh. That's one view. I'm not sure if I can zoom it. Oh yeah. There's like an island mountain back there. Oops, sorry. Scary. Comment down below. Have you moved today? And that could be as simple as walking laps around your living room. Like a caged animal. Sometimes we do that. Sometimes Aaron and I, we pace around the house if we don't get out. Just pace back and forth. Oh, there it is. It's so pretty today. I've been walking since 2:45 today. So I've already done my one lap. I'm working on my second lap. It's so peaceful out here. You guys don't have any dinner ideas? I have some mushrooms that I got on sale at the store, so I'm thinking about making a dairy-free cream of mushroom soup and see how that does. I've got a bunch of coconut cream, canned coconut creams, and coconut milk. I don't know if that would be very good with mushrooms. I've made a creamy mushroom dish with coconut or dairy alternatives, like instead of using milk and heavy cream. Oh, that sounds right. But I want to eat the mushroom soup, so I'm trying not to make it with dairy. I'm trying to stay off of dairy. I'm not doing very good, but trying to stay off of wheat and dairy and meat. Isn't it pretty out here? We got our Azure order today. I went into town, picked that up, And this morning it was a sheet of ice. Everything was ice. It rained really hard last night. The ground is, you hear my feet squishing. But it rained really hard and then froze up. So the ride into town and around town was a very slow drive. So I left the house at 7:30, and then the Azure truck was frozen shut. So we had to park it in the sunlight so we could get it open. And then got our stuff out, unloaded the truck. Then had to go and pick up our deer heads that we were having. Like we get our, when we harvest animals, we get their heads mounted basically. We didn't do a full mount, we just did a euro, or like just the skull. So picked those up, went by Fred Meyer's and bought some on sale produce because we needed bananas and things like that. And then headed home, and it was still super icy, and it was around 10:30 or so. It was still super icy, but it's a lot better now. It was 26 degrees this morning when I got up. Hi, Patrick. Oh, it's completely dark. Well, we're in the Pacific Northwest and it's 3:58 right now and the sun's setting. So that might be the reason why. There's quite a time difference between here and there. But yes, it is nice to walk. This is my favorite time of day to walk. Favorite time of day. Just making sure nobody's dogs are coming at me. Neighborhood on one side, forest on the other. But it's the best time of day to walk because if I walk long enough, I get to see the sunset, or if I walk late enough. But I got to get back. Aaron he has a bunch of homework to do for school, for his school. And so I got to get back. This will be my last lap. I won't do as much as I did yesterday. And I'll get back, and then he and the kids he can finish his school, and the kids and I will make dinner, just hang out. Friday night, they are going to get their game time. They helped Aaron clean up the house this morning when I was running errands in town. I came home to a spotless house. It's always nice to come home to a clean house. Usually when I go out and run errands, they will clean up before I get home. So Aaron makes sure to rally the troops and get everybody involved in cleaning up. And yeah, works out really well. You're in Delaware. Oh, I have friends in Delaware. My friend Bobby is in Delaware. Bobby and Haku. They're Air Force. So they're stationed on the Air Force Base there. So that's cool. We're a military, well, we just retired from the military. My husband retired from the military, I should say. That's like him saying we just had a baby, right? We just retired from the military, okay? I retired too. So, not really, but it's funny. So if he gets to say that we had a baby, I get to say that. Hello, Heather. My nose is starting to run from talking and being out in the cold wind. Yes, I'm so glad I'm feeling better too. This view. Here's the sky. That's what we got going on in the sky right now. Bringing in the clouds. Yep. But it's still a beautiful day. Got this nice walk. I'll walk all the way down to this gate, turn around, and go back. The Doberman is back inside. I think that they must, exercise the same time of day as me. But I figure it's courteous of me to keep it consistent every day. So I'm going to try to walk the same time every day. And it might get later as the days get longer. But that way they're kind of aware of my schedule, and I'll try to be aware of their schedule so that we're not, because they like to walk their dogs not on the leash, and they're big dogs. Big dogs. Big friendly dogs that like to run at you and bark aggressively. Oh wow, look. You can actually see that one took a turn. See, he was, oops, where's my hand? He was going down, 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 and then he, oops, cut this way. It's hard to point at things on camera because everything's reverse. Yeah, going over to the Medford airport, or maybe, is there an airport up in Portland? What y'all having for dinner? I asked it a little bit ago, but I think there's a bunch of new people on here. 10 years in, halfway until retirement. I don't know if you're at the same base as my girlfriend, Bobby, but she's a pretty cool chick out there. Her and Haku, they're from Hawaii, and we met them in England. You might look her up. We've flown into that base before from Germany, I think. Or no, we flew out of that base to Germany, I believe, if I remember correctly. Those were some hazy days when I was traveling alone with 2 toddlers. And then my husband had to come. He had to fly from England to Dover to get me on a hop back to across the sea, because I was having a hard time catching a hop, low priority on the hop list. And me and the babies couldn't get back to England through hops unless he came over on a hop and got with us, and then we went. So he had a really long 72 hours traveling, picking us up, meeting us at the hotel, and then flying with us back to England. So we stayed there right off the base at a hotel right there. And he showed up in the middle of the night. In the middle of the night, and then we got up in the morning and tried to catch the next hop out the next day. So I always say now, I'm like, we should do hops now that we're retired. We should hop around the world. And we're super low on the priority list. So we would probably have to be in lodging for days and days and days trying to get flights. And they're never guaranteed. So I don't know if it's actually worth it to try to get free flights. You have 4 little ones? Oh yeah. She's her husband, I think, works in medical somewhere, pharmacy maybe. But yeah, Bobby, she might be pretty easy to find. They live next to Santa Claus. Apparently there's the Santa Claus around in one of those neighborhoods. Yeah, that might be a good person to connect with. If you want to email me, I can give you like her name, her full name and stuff. And my email's rowsrising, like my channel, @gmail.com. And you can email me, because it might be cool, since you guys are both from Hawaii, probably like-minded folks. I like to connect people too, so that might work out. I think they plan on staying there. I don't think they're going to go back to Hawaii, but you never know. Here's another elderberry bush. Same one from yesterday. They're dormant right now. The birds ate all the berries. Yeah, they're cool. We always, Aaron and I, my husband and I, always say, if we could live and be neighbors with them again, because we were neighbors with them when we lived in England, and we were just one big happy family. And we had babies together. We had the same midwife. all that kind of stuff. So they're cool. Her husband plays golf too. So her husband was like really, really big into golf, and so was mine. So they both played like on the semi-pro circuit over in England together. So that was fun. He always says we need to live near them again because they were our besties when we lived in base housing near them, and met them when we lived over in the UK. Yeah. All right, y'all. Wanted to hop on here and see if I couldn't stir up some motivation and get you guys outside, moving your bodies, increasing your mobility somehow, getting your blood circulating, getting your lymphatic system cleared out. All the benefits of moving your body, no matter the weather. Oh yeah, I tried to do a short fit check, like show you guys what I'm wearing today, because every day I wear something different. And I've got on my waterproof Hokas, got on my Columbia socks, got on a base layer, and then these scent lock pants, because I figure predators, if I dress more camo hunting attire when I walk, then I can hide from the predators a little easier. I'm not kidding either, you guys. Between the dogs, unleashed dogs, and the coyotes, cougars, and what's the other thing? Coyotes, cougars, bears. So I decided I'm gonna start wearing camo. So I have on my husband's Kuiu jacket because I can fit it over top of my wool. I'm wearing a wool hoodie. I love this wool hoodie. This thing is awesome. I got it from Toad & Co. It has a big zipper kangaroo pocket and a big comfy lined hoodie, and then Under Armour headband that's fleece lined. Then I got these base layer gloves from TJ Maxx and a scarf I got from my aunt. And that's how I stay cozy and warm on cold winter days. Yesterday it was raining when I was walking and I wore my rain jacket, but there's no such thing as bad weather. There's only bad clothing. And if you guys are around tomorrow, around 3:30, I think I'm gonna set my lives for my walk with me lives for 3:30 every day. And today I tried it, but I was way back at the cell phone tower, and for whatever reason I didn't have service, so it wasn't working at 3:30. So I had to walk all the way down the hill before my phone would actually connect to anything. So that's when I logged on here. But we're gonna try to do this move your body every day, walk with me. I'm a busy mom of 5, but my husband's home full time. So I've finally been able to fit in my time walking alone to clear my head and for mental health, for physical health, all that stuff. And it was hard for me to do before, but now that he's home more, I've been able to fit it in. And it's also just necessary when your health starts to kind of go down. It's necessary to do some hard things to hopefully improve your health and wellness. So that's why we're walking every day. There's a few days I don't walk, and I said that yesterday in yesterday's live. If you guys want to go back and watch that, any of you who want to join in on this walk with me challenge, I'll walk back here. I don't know how long I'm going to have service though. But if you guys want to watch yesterday's, I talk about different stuff every day. Today was more or less just like an update about what we've been up to. So pretty. Nice and peaceful. All right, y'all. I'll see you in the next live. I'll see you in the walk with me tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.